Hey everybody, welcome to our live chat. I'm Heather, and Renee and I come to you live each and every day, Monday through Friday, so we can talk makeup, so we can talk about Luminous, what we have to offer, and all the goodness that is. I am a little late, sorry about that. How are you guys doing? Hey, Patty and Candy. And so we are going to do some fun makeup. Every day I'm like, I'm into the natural makeup with a bold, fun lip. And it's one of my favorite looks right now. And so first thing we do though is we're gonna go over, let me put the times that we're up here. We go over what you get with your kit. So I know that there's a lot of new people here, a lot of new people that are interested in Luminous, what we have to offer, what we do, how to airbrush, all those questions. And don't think that you're alone. Everybody who started airbrushing goes through the same thing, and it's so much easier than you think it's going to be. In matter of minutes, you will have a better handle on how to airbrush, what to do, and it'll be super easy for you. But in your kit, what you're going to receive might look something like this. This is our icon, and we also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. Now, all of the instructions are going to be the same, so that's the great thing about it. All are amazing systems. But you can pick whichever one is right for you. It does come with 2 bottles of foundation. And we give you the 2 bottles so you can color match throughout the year and have that perfect shade match 365 days a year. And then we give you a bottle of Love and a bottle of Blush. Now the blush is super high pigmented, so it is going to intensify a little bit, and it will, what we call bloom. It's going to bloom out a little bit. I'm seeing who's on now. And that it's actually a great thing about the blush is airbrush alone with Luminous, you're going to be using 10 times less makeup because of the fact of how you put it on and the fact it's so high pigmented. And so the blush is always a fun one to do first, because then before your foundation, because then it gets nice and blended and it's not going to stand out too much. So let's go over the steps of what to do and how you're going to learn to airbrush. So the first thing, get it out. Just get it out of the box and just feel it on your face. Right now I'm burning up, so I'm a little hot. And so the air feels nice. It feels nice and cool. And honestly, when you first get it, this is what I want you to do. Move that stylus around your face and just feel it on your face. This is how your one step in airbrushing is moving it around your face. So you're going, obviously, because the makeup's going to go around your face. The other thing is make sure you keep it 4 finger widths away, and then you're going to barely pull back on that trigger. That is the one thing you're going to want to practice, is the barely pulling back on that trigger. And you can practice with water first before even airbrushing. And so those are always some good tips to do when starting to airbrush. Patty is asking what X out does. And of course I didn't bring that one in here. X out is going to, think of it as Xing out dark circles. It is going to help with your under eye circles. So now X out does come in a light, a medium, or a dark. So pick which one is going to be good for your skin type. But along with under eye circles, you can also use it on imperfections, on redness. So if you're going to use X out, you probably wouldn't have to use any other pre-coverage. You can go use your X out and then start with the foundation. So that's what I would do. All right, so now I'm going to go in, and I had to move everything in here. So I'm like, I need to find out what I'm using. Hey, Brenda. Hello, Michelle. How are you guys doing? So Patty, if I can remember, I'll bring it in here. I obviously had to switch my spots. So this is actually glow. And so where I'm putting the glow, Patty, is where you could put X out. So just know that. All right, so my system is on. Candy, I said hi to you, babe. And I'm going under my eyes with Glow. Now, Glow is a hydrating illuminator, or not illuminator, sorry, it's a hydrating highlighter, but it is a true highlighter. So it is going to give you that lightness. There's no shimmer in it whatsoever. So you can use it directly underneath the eyes. And I'm going to use a little bit on my lids, go back, make a couple of passes under my eyes again to get that highlight. Let me move this a little bit. All right. I'm going to use the Glow underneath my brow bone. And then if you feel like you sprayed too heavy underneath the eye, if you blot it out, tap it out, do whatever, it will, you can blend that out. Sometimes I find that just tapping it out is easier. If you feel like maybe you got a little heavy-handed, you can do that. All right. So now that that's done, I'm going to get my blush. Let's use, which one do I want to use? I have a lot of plums in here. Which other ones do I have? What is this one? That's apricot. Let's use apricot. My eye's been watering all day today. So I'm going to shake up my apricot. I'm so hot right now. I'm actually going to put a drop of love in it as well. So I'm going to do 2 drops of apricot, which is kind of it's like more like brown. I don't want to say brown, but more neutral, not as pink or peachy. And then I'm going to put a drop of love in there. Now, the great thing about our products is that you can mix and match. I'm put all my drops in here, pulling back on my trigger to mix those together. And then it's mixed, it's all together. I don't have to stir it or do anything. It's mixed already. You can do that probably a couple of times to go in there and do that, but then you're set. All right, so now I'm gonna go in, do a little bit of blush. And doing a little drop of love in your blush is also going to help it go on a little easier and maybe not as pigmented. So that's another little trick that you can do as well. All right, so now let me put the blush up. So now I have my highlighter on, I have my blush on, and now I can get my foundation on. This is my Silk. Shaking it up, shaking it up. Now I'm gonna put my drops right in here. Sorry, I'm not showing you. Right there, and then I'm ready to go. So I'm making my passes. So I go in, make a pass, and I make one complete pass, and then I go back and look and see where I need to get more coverage, take it up a notch, whatever that case may be. So look how all that is nice and blended. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Love it. Okay. Now you can stop right there, and I have the coverage that I want. I don't need any more. And then I would be, good to go with this. If I still wanted to do a very natural look, because of the blush that I have on, it's giving me, it's creating more shape to my face, which is something I need. of course. And then let me get this one. And I think this is the one I need. All right. And now I'm going to take the Nude and Naughty, which is one of my faves. Just because, I mean, it has, you can tell I use it a lot. It has 36 eyeshadows in there. I mean, come on. Y'all are so funny. Y'all say, always make sure you say hi to everybody. That's the one thing, like, don't get mad if I don't say hi, because sometimes it's a little difficult. There's a lot of stuff going on. Michelle loves this palette. Yeah, I mean, you have so many options. There's so many options. I actually want to do this one. I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush. And there's one that's like a coppery color that's really pretty. And I'm going to dust it really light. It has a shimmer. And I'm just going to start at kind of the lash line, but right where the lash line on the lid, right where the color of your eye is. So not necessarily all the way on the lid, but just right where the color, right where your iris is. Right there. All right. And now with a very kind of neutral brown, mixing two colors, I'm going to go in and do a crease and blend that. And I'll pick up the palette in just a minute. I'm going to show you the colors that I used. And I'm just blending that so there's no harsh edges. I like to go back and forth. I know there's some people that like only work on one eye at a time. I like going back and forth like that. I'm going to go back to my flat eyeshadow brush. And line the bottom. Super soft. Super soft. All right, let me show you the colors that I used. I used this one on my lid, and then I used these two colors, the right up from each other, those two, on my crease and underneath to get that look as well. Finish off with some curling the lashes, mascara. Did I bring that? Curling your lashes, guys, I'm gonna curl mine, make such a difference. Look at that. Can y'all see? It really does open up your eyes. So you curl your lashes and then you can go straight into the mascara. Curling them first, then mascara, and the mascara should help them stay up, stay curled for you. Now, I am going to take, do I have, I'll do a little bit of, my lips are super dry right now and I don't have my, no, I don't have my lip jelly. I did. So I did put just a little bit of blush on just to help condition them. And now, this color is so pretty, I love it, is Tangerine lip liner. I'm gonna line my lips with this. Filling them in. Like this. Look at that color, isn't that cool? Coloring, coloring, coloring. Not, because I'm using this as my lipstick, obviously. Perfecting the line. Like so. Isn't that pretty? I love that. And then I'm going to put something on, and I'm going to see if y'all can guess what I put on. Hold on. Brenda says, I did airbrush 3 days in a row and did not today because of the Costco trip. Oh, where'd it go? Darn God. Why didn't you airbrush? You could have airbrushed and gone to Costco. Oh, awesome. I'm putting on a color. Can y'all guess which ones? What color that was? Anybody? Anybody? Anybody guess? Put a little bit more on. Look how cool that is. It is unicorn. I love unicorn. It can take any lip shade and just step it up a notch. It really will just take it to the next level. Change it to that iridescent look, but it's beautiful with any color, period. Any color, any. It's amazing. There you go. All right, guys, so good to be with you today. I will be back at 4, and we'll have some more fun. Who knows what we'll do? I don't know. All right, guys, so good to see you. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.